Well, it's that time of the week where, well, we talk golf. It is Tea Time Thursday, and we've got Mark Smith in here with us from the Legacy Golf Club. And Mark, I think you're doing a lot of good. I get a lot of feedback when I'm out grocery shopping or whatever.
Good.
Head out to the golf course that people are liking our tips. They're helping them. What are we working on today?
All right. I've got a good tip that you don't really necessarily need to swing the club a whole lot. You just need to find positions. And golf is a position game. You know, when you hit the ball to a target, but positions for the body also.
Okay. Let me step out of the way, and why don't you demonstrate?
Okay. There's 6 positions that I like that I look at when as a teacher. And I'm looking first of all at the setup. Okay. Good posture, good strong posture, feet apart, where the ball position is, a lot of things like that. So this is position number 1. Position number 2, I like to see the club right here, and I like to stand behind, down the line of the student, and let that club point right towards me.
Okay, so your club's parallel with the ground, you're pointing right down the target line.
Pointing right down the target line, okay?
Yeah.
I'm starting to transfer my weight to the right side. Position 1, position 2. Position 3 is the top of the backswing, and usually you get a lot of people who get way over here, or not far enough, or they come across the top, so we want to get it into a nice L position, and we can start to really feel the turn and load onto the right side.
And you're getting that stretch in your big muscles,
starting to feel the back towards the target.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. The 4th position is a tough position. It's a lot of movement, an aggressive movement right towards the impact. So this is the impact position.
Your hands ahead of the golf ball.
Hands ahead of the golf ball. I'm looking for a flat wrist here. We get a lot of players that will flip.
Right.
Will flip those wrists, or will release early, keep the hands way open.
As you want to hit down on the back of that golf ball. You don't want to lift it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
4th position. 5th position is just, I call a short extension, a short follow through. And
toe up.
Both arms extended. Toe up. And a little bit, start to see the back of my right hand. Okay. And again, if I get into a position like this with my hands, that's not too good. Final position is just the follow through. And I'm looking directly towards the target. My belly is towards the target.
Foot up
on your toe. I like my right toe up in the air.
In balance. And you should be able to hold that final 6th position in balance and watch the ball go to the target.
Right, exactly.
Correct?
You want to try it?
We don't have time, fortunately, because I can't get into those positions.
6 positions.
And welcome back. Yes, it is Tea Time Thursday, and hey, it's a very exciting morning. It's perfect timing for Tea Time Thursday because we've got our resident pro, Mark Smith, with us from the Legacy. Morning, buddy.
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm really good because I'm a Tiger fan, and the British Open, they're well underway right now. Just saw the Tiger through 7 holes, is leading the tournament. He's had 4 birdies.
Wow.
3 pars, and he just ripped a nice iron down the middle of the 8th fairway.
He's coming back.
He's coming back. You think he has a shot at winning?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Cool.
Know?
Well, he's got an amazing golf swing, as do you. You're going to show us some good and bad golf swings right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to just demonstrate. Last week we talked about the lower body.
Right.
I want to talk about the upper body today and the shoulder turn.
Okay.
All right, so a couple of wrong positions that I see a lot of students get into, especially older gentlemen, because you start to lose some flexibility.
That's me right there. I'm the candidate. You put on a little weight, you're not as flexible, you don't stretch enough. That's me.
So I'll see some positions when they take their backswing, they start to tilt forward with the upper, little reverse pivot, or they kind of come up and over, or they just stand up and swing through instead of making a great turn. So a few things besides flexibility. There's a lot of flexibility. You lose flexibility in the hamstrings, the glutes, the hip flexors. So there's a lot of flexibility exercises out there online, and you can even talk to Julie. She'll even give you some things too. But right away, I think this is one. You could just put your club around your back, get into a good posture, which is a bend and a bow, and then just make some twists, making sure your shoulders are parallel with the club. Always doing a weight shift.
I try to do that at the back of the range before I start hitting balls, things like that, right?
It's good. Make sure you do some stretches first and before you start to do those twists right away. You got to warm up the body a little bit. Another one which is great, and again, it just keeps those shoulders together and connected, is to put your club across your chest, bend and bow, take a backswing, point the butt of the club to the ball, and then rotate through. Point the head of the club to the ball. And you've got a flag in your hand.
I do.
So next time you're on the first hole or second hole, you could take the flag, put that behind you, and this is a little strength exercise too. I want to get into the right position so I don't hit any of the lights. And you want to make a swoosh sound with this. And again, that same exercise, but
get some
swoosh.
Speed involved.
Get some speed, and you can feel it right into the core also.
Okay.
But when you're done, make sure the flag goes back in the hole.
Now, when you do these, I notice your feet are far apart. We haven't had the pleasure of playing golf together, but is that your normal stance, or are you a little wider than normal?
Well, with this, a little wider.
For these stretches?
Yeah, a little wider here, but usually shoulder width, you know, into a good posture. I'm always looking at the posture, okay? Which is a bend and a bow.
Okay, so get into your position and try to rotate. I can really feel those sides of where my love handles are, stretching right there.
Exactly. It's important to use those muscles instead of trying to pull the club with your arms.
Okay. So
it's a great exercise.
Was I pulling with my arms? Is that what you
I don't know,
noticed?
might have been a little bit. Feel like you're turning the belly.
Yeah.
Forward and back, forward and back.
Get your back to the target, then your belt to the target, right? Okay.
Flexibility is so important. You know, there's so many different tests. There's some the pretzel stretch, you know, hamstrings tests, and you can just see where you can go and what you need to do.
The more you stretch, the more range of motion you have, the easier you can swing to hit the ball even further,
Make
right?
better golf shots.
Right.
Take the strokes off.
That's great. Okay, Mark Smith with the Legacy Golf Club, and great instructor and our resident pro.
Thanks,
Thank
John.
you so much. Enjoy the
All
British
right.
Open this weekend.
That's gonna
Go
be great.
Tiger, right?
Yeah, absolutely, sure.
Okay, cool.